In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, there lay a village named Eldoria. Nestled between towering oaks and whispering pines, Eldoria was a place of enchanting beauty and timeless serenity. The villagers lived simple, contented lives, far removed from the hustle and bustle of the outside world. Eldoria had always been a place of harmony and peace, where everyone knew everyone else, and traditions were cherished and preserved. One autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the village, a mysterious traveler arrived. Dressed in a tattered cloak and leaning on a gnarled staff, he carried an air of ancient wisdom and secrets untold. His eyes, deep and penetrating, seemed to hold the weight of countless stories. The villagers, curious and welcoming, gathered around him in the village square. "I come from a land far beyond the mountains," the traveler began, his voice a soft, mesmerizing whisper. "A place where time flows differently, and reality bends to the will of those who dare to dream." The villagers listened intently as he spoke of enchanted realms and hidden pathways, of ancient prophecies and forgotten legends. He told them of a secret that lay hidden within their own village, a secret that had been buried for generations. "There is a door," he said, his eyes glinting in the fading light. "A door that appears only under the light of the full moon. It leads to a world beyond your imagination, a place where the impossible becomes possible." Intrigued and eager to uncover this mystery, the villagers decided to seek out the door. They waited for the next full moon, their excitement growing with each passing day. When the night finally arrived, the village was bathed in silvery moonlight, and an air of anticipation hung heavy in the air. Led by the traveler, they made their way to the ancient oak tree that stood at the center of the village. As the moon reached its zenith, a faint, shimmering light began to emanate from the tree. Slowly, a door materialized in the trunk, its surface etched with intricate symbols that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. With a mixture of awe and trepidation, the villagers stepped through the door, one by one. They found themselves in a realm of breathtaking beauty, where the skies were painted with hues of gold and crimson, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Time seemed to stand still, and a sense of profound peace enveloped them. But as they ventured deeper into this enchanting world, they began to notice strange occurrences. The paths they walked seemed to shift and change, leading them in circles. Familiar landmarks vanished and reappeared in different places. And always, they felt as though they were being watched, by eyes unseen. Days turned into weeks, and the villagers realized that finding their way back to Eldoria was not as simple as they had thought. The realm, it seemed, had a mind of its own, and it was not ready to let them go. Just as hope began to wane, the traveler appeared before them once more. His eyes, now filled with a knowing sadness, seemed to pierce their very souls. "The door you seek is not a door at all," he said softly. "It is a choice, a path that lies within each of you. To return to Eldoria, you must." But before he could finish, a sudden gust of wind swept through the realm, carrying with it a haunting whisper. The traveler was gone, leaving the villagers alone in the shifting, enigmatic world. The moon rose high above the village of Eldoria, casting its silver light on the silent streets. The door in the ancient oak shimmered once more before fading into the bark, leaving no trace of the passage it had offered. The village was still, and the forest around it whispered secrets long forgotten. With the travelers' words echoing in their minds and uncertainty gripping their hearts, the villagers found themselves faced with a choice. Some were determined to explore the mysterious realm further, believing that the key to returning home lay hidden somewhere within its depths. Others longed for the familiarity and comfort of Eldoria, yearning to find a way back to the village they called home. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the divide among the villagers grew deeper. Some formed alliances, pooling their knowledge and resources to unravel the secrets of the realm. Others became consumed by fear and desperation, their minds haunted by the thought of never returning to Eldoria. Amidst the uncertainty and turmoil, whispers of a prophecy began to circulate among the villagers. It spoke of a chosen one, destined to lead them back to Eldoria and unlock the secrets of the mysterious realm. Some scoffed at the notion, dismissing it as nothing more than fantasy. But others clung to the hope that the prophecy held the key to their salvation. As tensions reached a boiling point and alliances were tested, a series of strange events began to unfold. Mysterious symbols appeared carved into the trees, their meanings shrouded in mystery. Strange creatures, neither human nor beast, were spotted lurking in the shadows, their eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. Amidst the chaos, the traveler returned once more, his presence a beacon of hope in the darkness. With a voice filled with urgency, he spoke of a forgotten ritual, a way to open the door back to Eldoria. But the ritual came with a price, a sacrifice that would test the courage and resolve of the villagers. As the full moon rose once more, casting its silvery glow over the realm, the villagers gathered in the clearing at the heart of the forest. With hearts heavy with both fear and determination, they began the ritual, their voices rising in a haunting chant that echoed through the trees. But just as they reached the climax of the ritual, a deafening roar shook the ground beneath their feet, and the realm itself seemed to rebel against their efforts. Shadows twisted and writhed, threatening to consume them whole. In the midst of the chaos, a figure emerged from the darkness, its form shifting and changing with each step. With a voice that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere, it spoke of a choice that would determine the fate of Eldoria and all who called it home. And as the villagers stood on the precipice of destiny, the true nature of the mysterious realm was finally revealed, along with the secrets that lay hidden within its depths. But whether they would find their way back to Eldoria or be lost to the realm forever remained a mystery, one that only time would reveal. The figure, shrouded in shifting shadows, extended a hand towards the villagers, offering a choice that would shape their destiny. With each passing moment, the air seemed to crackle with anticipation, the weight of their decision pressing upon them like a heavy cloak. Some among the villagers hesitated, their eyes darting nervously between the figure and their companions. They wondered whether the allure of the mysterious realm held greater promise than the familiarity of Eldoria. Others stood resolute, their determination unwavering as they clung to the hope of returning home. As the tension in the clearing reached its peak, a voice rang out from the depths of the forest, cutting through the silence like a blade. It was the voice of an elder, weathered and wise, filled with the echoes of centuries past. Choose wisely, for the path you tread will shape the fate of generations to come, the voice intoned, its words carrying the weight of ancient wisdom. With those words echoing in their minds, the villagers made their choice. Some reached out towards the figure, drawn by the promise of adventure and discovery. Others turned their backs, their hearts heavy with longing for the village they had left behind. And as the final moments of the ritual unfolded, the realm began to shift and shimmer, its boundaries bending and warping in response to the villagers' decision. With a deafening roar, the figure dissolved into 1,000 points of light, dispersing into the ether like morning mist. In the aftermath of the ritual, the villagers found themselves standing once more in the heart of Eldoria. The familiar sights and sounds of their village surrounded them, filling their hearts with a sense of profound relief. But as they looked around, they realized that something had changed. The forest seemed quieter, the air tinged with a sense of loss. Gathering together in the village square, the villagers shared tales of their journey through the mysterious realm, of the wonders they had witnessed and the challenges they had faced. They spoke of the choice they had made, and the sacrifices they had been willing to endure in order to find their way back home. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, the elders of Eldoria gathered together to light a bonfire in the center of the square. As the flames danced and flickered in the darkness, the villagers joined hands and raised their voices in a song of celebration and gratitude. For in the face of uncertainty and adversity, they had found strength in unity, and hope in the bonds that connected them to one another. And though the mysteries of the realm still lingered in their minds, they knew that as long as they stood together, they would always find their way back home. As the flames of the bonfire illuminated the faces of the villagers, casting dancing shadows against the surrounding trees, a sense of peace settled over Eldoria once more. Yet, amidst the warmth and camaraderie, whispers of the mysterious realm lingered like ghosts in the night. In the days that followed, life in the village returned to its familiar rhythm. The fields were tended to, the hearths were kept warm, and the laughter of children filled the air. But beneath the surface, a subtle tension remained, a silent acknowledgement of the secrets that had been unearthed and the choices that had been made. As the seasons shifted and the years passed, Eldoria flourished, its people bound together by the shared experience of their journey through the mysterious realm. They spoke less of the traveler and the door that had led them there, choosing instead to focus on the beauty and wonder of their own village. Yet, in quiet moments, when the moon hung low in the sky and the forest whispered its ancient secrets, some still wondered about the realm that lay beyond. They wondered what other mysteries it held, what other secrets it might reveal. And though the door in the ancient oak had long since vanished, its memory remained etched in the hearts of the villagers, a reminder of the choices they had made and the paths they had chosen to follow. But whether the mysterious realm would ever be explored again, whether its secrets would ever be fully revealed, remained a question for the ages. For some mysteries are meant to remain just that, mysteries, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them out. As the years rolled by, Eldoria remained a haven of tranquility and peace, but the lure of adventure still beckoned to the hearts of a few daring souls within the village. Among them was Elara, a spirited young woman with a thirst for exploration that matched the depths of the ocean. Elara had grown up hearing tales of the mysterious realm and the traveler who had brought word of its existence to Eldoria. Fascinated by the stories, she spent her days poring over ancient tomes and maps, searching for clues that might lead her back to the realm she had glimpsed as a child. Determined to uncover its secrets, Elara gathered a band of fellow adventurers from among the villagers. There was Liam, a skilled archer with a quick wit and a sharp eye, Mara, a healer whose gentle touch belied her fierce determination, and Thorn, a stoic woodsman whose knowledge of the forest was unmatched. Together, they set out into the wilderness, following the faint whispers of the mysterious realm that still lingered in the air. Their journey was fraught with danger and uncertainty, as they navigated treacherous terrain and faced challenges beyond their wildest imaginings. But with each step they took, their bond grew stronger, forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by the trials they faced. They laughed in the face of danger, their spirits undaunted by the obstacles that lay ahead. As they delved deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered strange creatures and ancient guardians, each more formidable than the last. Yet, they pressed on, driven by a shared sense of purpose and a longing to uncover the truth that lay hidden within the realm's depths. And as they drew closer to their goal, they began to sense a shift in the air, a subtle stirring of magic that hinted at the secrets waiting to be revealed. With hearts pounding and anticipation building, they pressed forward, their eyes fixed on the horizon and their minds filled with dreams of what lay beyond. But little did they know that their journey was far from over, and that the true test of their courage and resolve was yet to come. For the mysterious realm held more than just secrets, it held the key to a destiny that none of them could have ever imagined. As Elara and her companions ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, the air grew thick with anticipation, and the whispers of the mysterious realm seemed to echo louder in their ears. They pushed forward with determination, their senses heightened as they braced themselves for whatever lay ahead. As they journeyed on, they encountered ancient ruins hidden beneath the thick foliage, remnants of a civilization long forgotten. Each crumbling stone and weathered inscription spoke of a history steeped in magic and mystery, fueling their curiosity and driving them ever onward. But the further they traveled, the more perilous their path became. They faced challenges that tested their strength, their wit, and their bonds of friendship. They battled fierce beasts and overcame treacherous obstacles, each victory bringing them one step closer to their goal. Yet, even as they pressed forward, doubts began to creep into their minds. Was their quest truly worth the risk? Were they prepared to face the consequences of uncovering the secrets of the mysterious realm? As they wrestled with these questions, a shadow fell across their path, a shadow darker and more sinister than any they had encountered before. It was the guardian of the realm, a creature of immense power and ancient wisdom, tasked with protecting its secrets from those who would seek to exploit them. With a roar that shook the very earth beneath their feet, the guardian emerged from the shadows, its eyes blazing with a fierce intensity that sent shivers down their spines. Elara and her companions stood their ground, their weapons drawn and their resolve unshaken, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. But as the guardian advanced, its form shifting and changing with each step, they realized that this would be their greatest trial yet. They would need to rely not just on their strength and skill, but on their courage and determination to see them through. With a battle cry that echoed through the forest, they charged forward, their hearts united in purpose and their spirits undaunted by the challenges that lay ahead. And as they clashed with the guardian, their blades flashing in the dappled sunlight, they knew that whatever the outcome, their journey had brought them closer together than they had ever thought possible. But whether they would emerge victorious, their quest fulfilled, or whether they would fall beneath the shadow of the guardian, their dreams of adventure shattered, remained to be seen. For in the mysterious realm, nothing was certain, and everything was possible. As the battle raged on between Elara and her companions and the formidable guardian of the mysterious realm, each moment seemed to stretch into eternity. Blades clashed, magic crackled in the air, and the forest itself seemed to hold its breath in anticipation of the outcome. Elara, drawing upon her inner strength and the bond she shared with her companions, led the charge against the guardian. With a flurry of arrows from Liam's bow, Mara's healing magic weaving around them like a protective barrier, and Thorn's expert maneuvering through the dense underbrush, they fought with a fierce determination born of their shared purpose. But the guardian was not easily defeated. With each blow, it seemed to draw upon the very essence of the realm itself, its form shifting and changing in response to their attacks. Shadows swirled around it, obscuring its true nature and making it nearly impossible to predict its next move. As the battle reached its climax, Elara felt a surge of power welling up within her, a power unlike anything she had ever known. With a primal roar, she unleashed a torrent of energy, channeling the very essence of the mysterious realm into her blade. With a final, mighty blow, she struck the guardian down, its form dissipating into a swirling vortex of shadows and light. For a moment, the forest was silent, as if holding its breath in awe of the victory that had been won. But as the echoes of battle faded away, Elara and her companions knew that their journey was far from over. Though they had vanquished the guardian and uncovered the secrets of the mysterious realm, they had yet to discover the true purpose of their quest. With newfound determination and a sense of purpose that burned bright within their hearts, they pressed on, their eyes fixed on the horizon and their minds filled with dreams of the adventures that lay ahead. For in the mysterious realm, they had found not just answers to their questions, but a destiny that called to them, a destiny waiting to be embraced with open arms and hearts full of courage. And so, with the sun setting behind them and the forest whispering its secrets all around them, Elara and her companions set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges awaited them with the same fearless spirit that had brought them this far. But what adventures awaited them beyond the borders of the mysterious realm, and what new mysteries would they uncover along the way, remained to be seen. For theirs was a journey without end, a journey filled with endless possibilities and boundless wonders, waiting to be explored. As Elara and her companions ventured forth from the realm, they found themselves immersed in a world teeming with magic and mystery, far beyond anything they had ever imagined. They traversed lush forests, crossed rushing rivers, and climbed towering mountains, their spirits buoyed by the thrill of discovery and the promise of adventure. Along the way, they encountered a myriad of fantastical creatures, wise old dragons, mischievous fairies, and noble centaurs, each offering guidance and wisdom as they continued on their journey. They forged alliances with unlikely allies, delved into forgotten ruins, and unlocked the secrets of ancient artifacts, their quest for knowledge driving them ever forward. But as they journeyed deeper into the heart of the realm, they began to sense a growing darkness looming on the horizon, a darkness that threatened to engulf the world in shadow and despair. Rumors spoke of a powerful sorcerer, twisted by dark magic and consumed by a thirst for power, whose malevolent influence threatened to tear the realm apart. Determined to put an end to the sorcerer's reign of terror, Elara and her companions embarked on a quest to seek out the source of the darkness and vanquish it once and for all. They traveled to the farthest reaches of the realm, facing trials and tribulations beyond measure, their resolve unshaken by the challenges that lay ahead. With each step they took, they drew closer to their goal, their hearts filled with courage and determination. And as they finally stood before the sorcerer's stronghold, a towering fortress shrouded in darkness and despair, they knew that the fate of the realm rested in their hands. With swords drawn and spells at the ready, they stormed the fortress, facing off against the sorcerer and his minions in a battle that would determine the fate of the realm. Magic crackled in the air, blades clashed, and the very earth trembled beneath their feet as they fought with all their might. But in the end, it was not just their strength or skill that carried them to victory, it was their unwavering belief in the power of friendship, courage, and hope. With a final, decisive blow, they defeated the sorcerer and restored peace to the realm once more. As the sun rose on a new day, Elara and her companions stood victorious, their hearts lightened by the knowledge that they had saved the realm from destruction. And as they looked out over the land, they knew that their journey was far from over, for wherever there were mysteries to be uncovered and adventures to be had, they would always be ready to answer the call. With the sorcerer defeated and peace restored to the realm, Elara and her companions returned to Eldoria as heroes. The villagers welcomed them with open arms, their hearts filled with gratitude for the bravery and sacrifice of those who had saved their home. But even as they celebrated their victory, Elara and her companions knew that their adventures were far from over. For theirs was a world filled with endless possibilities, and there were always new mysteries waiting to be uncovered and new challenges waiting to be faced. And so, with the sun setting behind them and the promise of a new dawn on the horizon, Elara and her companions set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever adventures awaited them with the same fearless spirit that had brought them this far. For in the end, they knew that it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, the bonds they had forged, the lessons they had learned, and the memories they had made along the way. And as they disappeared into the sunset, their laughter echoing through the forest, the village of Eldoria stood as a testament to the power of courage, friendship, and the enduring spirit of adventure. And though their tales may fade into legend with the passing of time, the memory of their epic journey would live on in the hearts of all who called Eldoria home.